Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey y'all, how
It's
y'all
me.
doing? It's me.
Let me get the right mic up here. It's me, the one and only
Mic up here. It's me, the one
Darklrd100,
and
and we're
only
here with
Darklord
Darklrd100
100, and we're
Plays.
here with
Today
Darklord
we're going to
100
play some,
plays.
as you can see,
Today we're gonna play
NCAA
some, as you can
25. I'll
see,
be jumping into
NCAA
26
25. I'll be
here in a
jumping into
couple of months when I can
26
afford to
here in
get
a
it.
couple of months when I can
But
afford
as
to
for
get it.
today, that's what
But
we're
as
about
for
to do. So let's
today,
jump
that's
into
what we're
this
about
game
to
and
do.
let's
So
have
let's
some
jump into
fun.
this game and let's
Remember to
have
like
some
and
fun.
subscribe.
Like and
Peace.
subscribe. Peace.
Poetic beats. Poetic beats.
This is First Gen Xers.
All right. So what's up, y'all? What's up? Let's get this gameplay. Michigan versus Penn State. Started the season out 96s across the board. Now we're at 96, 96, 97. Let's have some fun with it.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready.
This game is so beautiful. Just finished. The only flaw I have in the game as far as the dynasty stuff, now that we figured out a bunch of stuff, is the fact that
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive
at the end of the 30, you get 30 years, and at the end of that 30 years, they don't even give you like a recap or something that shows you kind of like what your players did or what your guys did, your coaches did.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast.
All kinds of
Oh,
running room.
there he goes.
The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And that's going to be the last time he scores.
On the first play of the game. They didn't overthink it, just handed it off to their star back, and he does the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That's just plain embarrassing, I tell you.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
Just gets it to the 28.
Boo.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5
Keyshawn
to 6
Starks.
yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They'll go to the ground. And
Finally, our offensive lineman gets in there and does what's right.
And I don't care if I did it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Jacques Betis.
Are threatening in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Get it out on the screen. Bring in the heat. Touchdown Wolverines. A great catch and run for 6.
Ba 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 da ba ba da 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 mission again. Let's go.
But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive
What?
run.
No, son, no.
Give it to him again, or
Take that.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
Thank you for not jumping, son.
And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this off.
And he's running in the open. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
From the shotgun, the inside give. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Darklrd is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Wolverines are on the move. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. On to attempt to try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing.
Oh, how it always begins, Mr. Frederick. Thank you.
Offense in business at the 27.
Man, that is how you get it done.
Stick the dagger.
When you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. We talk a lot about Michigan.
What's up with us, Shotcha? How you doing?
Around the running game, but they've always
Thanks for tapping in and joining.
To make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
3rd down conversions are huge. They've got one, and they're at the 35.
Jacques Betis.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Ball's
Oh, that
looks
sucked.
as if the defense got it. And he's brought down.
That
and
one,
this
Cargo,
defense
that was
gets the
all
ball
you,
back
bro.
for its own.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Nittany Lions in the hurry up. On second down, he'll let it fly. He makes the connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Should have slid.
And the Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Using his legs, it starts. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Leaves it with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole, and the defense drags him down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here. And
he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, baby.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
On first down from the 13-yard line. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team.
Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Akron is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 24 over Toledo. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Got it set up on the outside.
Get me again, little man.
Lose yardage on that
Hit me
play.
again.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Power football with the run. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get something.
And he caught it.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those
They have one run for 75 yards, and then,
yeah,
that run, touchdown, and then they have 9 carries, 7 yards since.
If one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Hey, and I get the ball back.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like. Because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Going for the big play. And it's hauled in at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the pummeling has started.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on
It's 6 in the first game.
48-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there.
Oh, no! They gave me control of the wrong guy.
He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. He'll set up to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more
Bad return,
room,
considering
but
I didn't
none to be
need to
found.
have
He
him
stopped
return
at the
anything.
23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And it's really nice to have a
Starch.
workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup,
How was that?
just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They've got the screen set up. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the...
Got enough space.
Bang.
Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did.
Dang it.
Looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Handoff to the lone back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Complete downfield. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Got to do a better job.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. And that one's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Ball into the end zone.
Oh, that was dope. I don't even know how he did that.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Give me that replay. There it is. On Webb, senior. Oh, snap. That was dope.
Offense set on first down. On the move, it starts. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw here on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Open runway ahead. Touchdown Wolverines. And the beatdown has ensued. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive...
Just off he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can do it.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to continue taking shots.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's running to a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. He'll just keep slinging it. Excellent coverage. Good use of the hands to knock it away. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
On 3rd down, going up top. Makes the grab. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, that should have been your pick, son. Oh, I had you right there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Played that zone instead of that man.
For 6 more points. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Darklrd is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 32 over Toledo. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. He unleashes a long one. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown.
I go to.
And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And
Oh, nice.
To go for this quarterback.
Leveled his
down he goes.
Sternad.
Down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on
Strand.
2nd
It's
and
not
14.
Strand. It's Sternad.
He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's good. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he
Why did I
does.
jump forward?
Catch him. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it
I did not
away.
press down. I pressed back, and all of a sudden he jumps forward and then wants to run after him. I have to check that. This guy. Shouldn't have jumped in front. Should have just stayed in front of him. No reason to do that. It automatically puts me behind.
A blocker and you threw it to
Telling people be not believing me
so
about the computer be
dynamic,
helping itself out
so
sometimes.
athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They want that clock to run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 5 on that last one now, 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan! And
There you
the
go.
pummeling has started. They
Started?
built this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And it's picked off for the third time today.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's
Wade Frederick, my guy.
Because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Dang it.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Well, this was an offensive
All right, y'all. This was a beautiful game. Offensive standpoint, a sucky game.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field. Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop.
It's a really good day for my wideouts.
You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Take care of it. So to go. Let's see. What's that? Best time. This defense is elite. That's right. Pass defense. Sacks. Picks. This is the coach I'm playing with. So, hey, what's up? Mr. Donaldson, that's my suave. You see his record is highly impressive. Stamp Donaldson. Chin. So, alright, y'all.
Let's see.
Let's see.
There we go. Hey, all right, y'all.
Hey,
So that's gonna
all
do
right,
it for me for today.
So
I
that's
wanna
gonna
thank
do it
all
for me
y'all
for
who
today. I want to thank
joined
all
me.
y'all who
Thank y'all,
joined me.
Shotcha39 for
Thank y'all,
tapping in.
Shotcha39
Really
for tapping
appreciate
in.
it.
Really
That's going to be
appreciate
it
it.
for today. It's just going
It's
to be a
gonna
short
be
one.
it
I
for
will
today.
be back
It's just gonna be a
again
short one. I
tomorrow
will be back
here on
again
YouTube and
tomorrow
Twitch
here on YouTube and Twitch
for NBA Wednesdays with some NBA
NBA
2K25, a
Wednesdays with
couple
some
games
NBA
of that.
2K25.
So be sure to tap in for
So
that.
be sure
Other
to
than
tap
that,
in for
I
that.
will see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys tomorrow.
Peace.